start now. All right, so we already finished. Let me revise from beginning. All right, so far you see which one we already finished. So we already finished the Dwanda. There is a cha and cha. This one is on adjective. Kama daraya is on adjective. We already finished this. Digo is on the numbers. We already go through. Abai bawa is an adverb. We already finished this one. So today we are going through the number 2. Tappurisa. The Pali actually is interesting word Tappurisa. And then the English is a dependent determinate compounds. So you don't need to worry about English because nobody will remember the English. Because as a translator, they will translate in different way. So the best thing, just remember the Pali as Tappurisa, right? So we will go through. So Tappurisa, you will see as I send you the notes. Okay, so is something that is also something combined with something. Yeah. Okay, so all right. Okay, Tappurisa. So we start from this 5, 4, 5. Okay. Anybody want to join me in the reading? So you can read now. Okay. So in these compounds, the first member is a substantive in any case, but the nominative and the vocative qualifying, explaining or determining the last member. Okay. So basically, the Tappurisa, later we see the example, there will be 2 parts. One is called the member, the first member, and the last member. It's like one member and combined with another one. So the first one, it can be any case, right? This is the first one, but it cannot be nominative or vocative. Okay, so these two are not acceptable. So it can be instrumental, it can be dative, it can be ablative, but not nominative and not vocative. So this the explaining is trying to explain the first member and then the last member. Now we are going to look at the example now. Now this is some of the things. All right, so we should read. So we should read up to here. Okay. Okay. So please join me in reading. Number A. The case ending of the first member is related. In a few cases, the case ending is not related. These compounds are called aluta tappurisa. C. The A in such words as Raja, Mata, Pita, Bata, etc. is shortened in the first member. D. Generally, a Tappurisa follows the gender of the last member. Okay, so we're going to look at a few examples here. Right, so we can read this one also. Okay, this one. Tappurisa with accusative case. Tutiya Tappurisa. For example, Aranya Gato. Aranyam Gato. Gone to the forest. Sukha Pato. Sukham Pato. Attained happiness. Sachawadi. Sacham Wadi. Speaking the truth. Kumbakaro. Kubam Karo. A potter. Okay, so yeah. Patagaho. Patam Gaho. Receiving a bowl. Atam Gamo. Wishing the welfare of. Okay, now we are going to see the explanation here. The case ending of the first member is elated. All right, so we look at this example. So for example, this Aranyam, actually this one is same with the M dot here. No, this one is same with M dot. So it has the Aranyam. It's difficult for me to write. Okay, so Aranyam Gato. All right. So here, according to explanation, so the case member or the first member is elated. So this means that this one, all right? So
Case
this one,
ending.
this one this is a case ending. So you remove the case. This is the case ending. So this one, what is the case ending here? It's ablative case, all right? Not ablative, accusative case, all right? So the accusative case is elated here. So this is the explanation for number A. So you can see aranyam gato. When you combine, become aranya gato. The M dot here is a disappear. So that's the meaning of the case ending of the first member is elated. All right, the first member. So this is the first member and this is the last member. So there are two members here. First member is aranyam and then the gato is the second one. So the first member case ending, which is the M dot, the Nikita, is deleted. So this is deleted, so it becomes Aranya Gato. Okay, clear? Okay, any question? Okay, so we look at the other example also. So let me make it bigger. So like this M dot, the member, the case ending of the first member is also elated. And then Sukam Pato. So you delete the M dot, it becomes Sukha Pato. Sukha Pato, right? Then you also delete this one, the last one. You also this one. So become Sachawadi. Kulam Karo. You delete this one. Become Kumba Karo. Patam Gaho. You delete this one. So become Patak Gaho. Atam Kamo. So become Atak Kamo. So that is the meaning of the case ending of the first members is elected. Right? So the name of this Tappurisa is called Dutiya Tappurisa. Right? Why Dutiya? Dutiya, you know, is second, right? So the first one is Patama. What is Patama? Patama is a nominative case, right? So the Dutiya second is a acquisitive case. So this Tappurisa is called Dutiya Tappurisa. So this is the name. Dutiya Tappurisa is a Tappurisa with acquisitive case. Acquisitive case refer to the first member, the case ending of the first member, or is M dot here, M dot here, M dot here, right? So there's a few way you write. So you can see now it's written like this, but actually this is same with the M dot or M with a dot down there. So remember this, the name is Dutiya Tappurisa. So this is the Pali name for this. Okay, so we look at some of the explaining here. So number B. In a few cases, the case ending is not related. This compound are called aluta. Luta is the meaning of luta is deleted. So a is no, so it's not deleted. So there are few example. Maybe it's not shown here, right? Now the number C. The A, the long A, or such word Raja, Mata, Pita, Bata is shortened in the first member, right? First member, it means the first word here. So is there a Raja, Pita here? It's not sure here. Okay. Okay, let's say if we are going to make one example with the Raja. So we are going to use this example. So if you have the, let's say, but the Raja already. And then if you, let's say, Gato. Okay, but Raja will be, yeah, even like this is wrong. Okay, never mind, just give it like that. Right. Okay, now number D. Generally, the Tappurisa follow the gender of the last member. All right. So here, like all these will be, you can see all these are It's not sure what is the gender here. Okay, it's not sure what is the gender here. But this means that if it's masculine, the last member is masculine, it will be masculine. If the last member is feminine, it will be feminine. Okay. Now we can compare the Tappurisa acquisitive case with another one. We call it the instrumental case. So actually, if you understand the acquisitive case, you understand this one. So this is called Tatiya. This is called Tatiya Tappurisa because this is instrumental. So remember, after nominative is acquisitive. After acquisitive is instrumental. So instrumentive Tatiya Tappurisa. Okay, so we can read the example together. So join me in reading. Okay, number 2. Okay, please read together. Tappurisa with instrumentive case.
Instrumental case.
Tatiya
Tappurisa.
Tappurisa. For example, Buddha
Buddha
Basito. Buddhena
Dena
Basito. Spoken by the Buddha.
Buddha.
Vinyu Garahito.
Garahito.
Vinyuhi Garahito.
Garahito.
Censored
Censored
by the wise. Sukha Hatam.
Hatan.
Sukhehi Ahatam. Brought by the parrots. Chando. Jatia Ando. Blind from by birth. Urago. Urena go on the breast.
A snake.
Padabo. Padena po. Drinking with the root
a tree.
Okay, so this is called Tatiya Tappurisa. Earlier one is a Dutiya Tappurisa. It's on acquisitive case. Now it's an instrumental, so it's a Tatiya, the third case, the third Tappurisa. So this is not difficult for you to understand. Okay, so Basito. Basito is spoken. So this is past participle. So you notice that actually sometimes it seems that the most of them is Basito is past participle. So spoken and by the Buddha. The word by the Buddha, this one is in instrumental case. So you got Buddhena. So because this instrumental case, that's why we call it Tatiya Tappurisa. This one also you have the Vinyuhi by the wise. Wise here will be plural, so by the wise ones. So by the wise one is a plural, is a instrumental plural. When you combine, you drop the this one. You notice that when you combine, you drop the he, and then the u, the long u, it becomes the short u here. You can see long u becomes short u here. So it's one of the just now the rules spoken update. So renew he become renew. You can see it becomes short sound here. And then combine, you drop the he, become garahito. Okay. And then you got sukehi by parrots. Ahatam brought. Alright. So when you combine, it still maintain the long A here. Yeah. Sukha. But this is the combine. It's actually two sukha and ahatam. Yeah. So maybe this long A coming from this R sound here. Right? Sukha plus ahatam becomes sukha hatam. Brought by parrots. And then this one. Jatiya. By. It's actually by birth, but the real English will be from the birth. So jati is the birth, right? So ando is a brine. So brine by birth. Of course, the Pali is using instrumental, but in English we say brine from birth. All right, but instrumental is in the Pali sense. So next one is a urena. Ena is a going on by, so this should be a by here, by the breast. Means it's crawling. The meanings of going on the go here is like gachati, no? Go is like gachati, okay? Gachati, go here. So go by the breast means that the snake is crawling on the floor, crawling on the ground. So it's going on the ground. So so it going, there should be a by here. It going by the breast, ura, all right? Ena. So this refer to a snake. Go is a gachati, go. So padena. Padena is by the foot. Foot here is talking about the root. So drinking, po here refer to piwati. Okay, piwati is a drink. Piwati here become po. Drinking with the foot, drinking with the root. So this padapo. Padapo means it's a tree here. Okay, so here you can see most of them seems to be this is past participle. This one also past participle. This one, yeah, I think it's past participle, right? So most of the time it can be in past participle here. So this one is called Tatia Tappurisa. So Tatia Tappurisa. Earlier one is a Dutia Tappurisa, acquisitive case. So any question so far? All right. So if no question, all right. Okay, now there are some more sense here. Okay, we can read this one together. Remarks, all right. In some Tappurisa compounds, a word necessary to express properly the full meaning is altogether elided. All right. For example, gulo dano, gulena
Gulena
sansato
samsato
odano,
odano.
rice mixed
Rice
with the
mixed with
molasses. Okay. Asarato,
rato.
asena utorato, a carriage
Carriage
yoke
yoke
with
with
horses,
horse.
a horse carriage.
Asikalaho.
Asikalaho,
Asina
asina kalaho, a combat by swords. All right. So this is also, this is same. It's same with this above. It's still on the Tappurisa, the instrumental case. So you can see gulena mixed with molasses. Gula. It's like Malay word, gula. Gula is a Malay word. Yeah. Gula, so mixed with molasses. Rice. Odano. So odano is a rice. And then you have this word. Okay. It's a mixed one. But this word sansato, this word you cannot find in the combination here. This word is a drop here. This word is elided here. Okay, just now the line drop. Where? Okay, yeah, just now the line drop. Okay, now the next example will be this rato. Rato is a carriage. And then the ena, asa is a horse. Ena, so with horse. Okay, one horse or many horse. So, and you need the yoke, yuto. But this word yuto you cannot find. You only can see asa, horse, rato. cherish. So horse cherish. So this sound the word that is you need this yuto or samsato earlier on to have the whole meaning. This one, asina. Asi is sword, so na is instrumental. So asi na with swords. Kalaho. Kalaho is like fighting here, combat, you know. So you combine asi kalaho. So you can see most of the case here, the na is dropped, asa is dropped, na is also dropped. So Tappurisa means that when you have the two words, the first member you drop the case, and then you combine the first member and the last member. Okay, so this is called Tappurisa. So earlier one is the acquisitive case, the instrumental case. Okay, now we go for this one. This one is a dative case. So this is called chatuti. All right. So we already go for the Dutiya Tappurisa, number second, Tatiya Tappurisa instrumental case, and now on this Chatuti. Chatuti is a dative case here because dative is the number fourth case. So this tappurisa is called Chatuti Tappurisa, Tappurisa with dative case. Okay, so join me in reading. For example, Katina do some. Katinasa do some. So please join me in reading.
For the
Katina
rope.
Okay, so this is a rope
sewn
on a fixed
day.
Each year as a
meritorious act.
Sangha Batam.
Sangasa Batam.
Rice prepared
for clergy.
Okay. Buddha Deyam. Buddhasa Deyam. Worthy to be offered to the Buddha. Raja Raham. Okay. Ranyo Araham. Worthy of literally means to the king.
The king.
All right. So this is the Tappurisa with dative case. This means that the dative of the first member, is dropped. So where's the dative case? All right. So let's see. Katinasa for the Katina rope. Okay. So this is a dative case. Katinasa Dusam. Dusam is cloth. So when you combine it, you drop the dative case, you do the SSA, so it becomes Katina Dusam. All right, so you drop the dative case of the first member. So second one is Sangha Sa for the Sangha. So same also when you combine it, you drop the SSA, drop the dative case, and it becomes Sangha Batam. Batam is rice, right? Next one is the Buddhasa. To be to the Buddha, right? So it's also dative case. So Deya means that Deya is from the dana with the Aya, you know, the future past participle Aya. So you have the da plus Aya. So to be offered. So means that worthy to be offered to the Buddha. To the Buddha is dative case. So when you combine, you drop the SSA, okay? So you drop the SSA, so you have the Buddha Deyam. This one is a Ranyo. Ranyo here is a dative case also, right? So when you combine, you maintain Raja. Go back to the original form, Raja plus Araham. So Raja plus Araham is maintain the long A here, Raja Raham. Worthy to the king. Right? So this Ranyo is to the king. Arahan is worthy. So actually another meaning of Arahan beside the pure one is a worthy. Okay, so any question?
No question.
Okay, no question. All right. So far when you see the pattern, you already quite clear in your mind. All right. So you have the acquisitive case. So I will just go a short review, all right? So if you have the acquisitive case, like here, all this here. So when you combine, you just have to drop, all right? Then you combine. This means that the first member, the case ending of first member drop. So when you have the instrumental case, you drop this one also, okay? You drop it. So when you combine, it becomes Tatiya Tappurisa. So with the dative case, is a dative of the case of the first member. So you drop all the SSA, right? You can see most of the time dative is also, most of the time is SSA here. Not Aya, is a Sa here. So this is called Chatuti Tappurisa. Right, now we go for the next one. So there are something here also not finished yet on the Chatuti Tappurisa. Okay, so we read this one, all right? So join me reading remarks number A. In these compounds, the last member designated
The object,
the object destined for or attributed to that which is expressed by the first member. B. Compounds formed by adding kamo, desirous of to an infinitive are considered to be tappurisas in a dative relation. This according to Nirudi Tipani and Sadaniti. All right. So now you can see. Okay, we read the example. For example, katetu kamo. Katetum kamo. Desirous to speak. Sotu kamo. Sotum kamo. Desirous to hear. Gatuk kamo. Gantum kamo. Desirous to go. So yesterday you all remember when you see the commentary, which word you see? You see this one, right? I think this one.
Yeah, I think it's dasana kamo.
Dasana kamo. You have the kamo here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, kamo. All right. So kamo is desirous. Okay. So here, even though it's using the tum, right? Even though it's using the tum suffix, not the dative suffix. You can see all these are tum. Here it write like this one, but actually it's same like tum dot or m dot. Yeah, it's a infinitive tum suffix, but here is considered as a chatuti tappurisa. So when you combine chatutum, you just drop the final one. All right, you drop the negata, the m dot. Okay, you drop the last one. So you become katetu kamo. All right, katetum kamo become katetu kamo. Sotum kamo, you drop the m dot, you become sotu kamo. Katum kamo, drop it, you become katu kamo. So this is very easy. All right, so you just drop this final m dot, yeah, m dot. All right, this is and then it have the kamo, right? Kamo is wish or desire. Okay, so this we finished the chapter D. Now we come for the ablative case. Ablative case here is called panchami. Panchami, all right? Panchami is fifth. Okay, so we read together. Number 4, Tappurisa. Okay, Tappurisa with ablative case. Panchami Tappurisa. For example, Nagara Nikato. Nagaramha Nikato. Going out from town. Ruka Patito. Lukasma Patito. Fallen from the tree. Sasana Chutto. Sasanamha Chutto. Fallen away from religion. Chorabito. Afraid of the thief. Papa Biruko. Papa To Biruko. Fearing sin. Papa Chikuchi. Papa To Chikuchi. Loathing evil. Badana moko.
Ko.
Banana
Padana
moko.
moko.
Freedom
Freedom
from
from
bounds
of
of fetters. Loka go.
Ago.
Lokato
Lokato
ago.
ago.
Greater than the world. Matujo.
Matujo.
Matitojo.
Matitojo.
Born from a mother. The example is even easier. So you can see all these are ablative case here. This is called panchami. Panchami. Asthma. Ablative. This one also ablative. Here, chora. It should be, this one also, there should be a chorato. Should be chorato here. Okay. Then papato. Papato. So asthma. To. Matito. All right. So just drop all the ablative and you combine it, right? So nagama, rasma, amha, right? So this is easy to understand because here thought here is like this thought is ablative. Sometimes you see this, like last time we talked about this anicca thought, okay? But this thought, when you come to anicca thought, is contemplate by the way or impermanence. So the thought here means by the way or by the method of impermanence. But here thought is just ablative here. Okay, so this is easy to understand. So this one is called Tappurisa with ablative case, Panchami Tappurisa. So this one is easy to understand. Okay, so you can see the example of, so this expresses fear of separation or going away from, freedom from. So actually the meaning of ablative is like leaving, leaving or departing from one point to another place. It's like moving away. This is the meaning of ablative. Okay, now next one. Okay, so we have this. Okay, number 5. Okay, Tappurisa with genitive case.
case.
Chatta Tappurisa.
Tappurisa.
Okay, for example, Raja Puto, Ranyo Puto,
Puto.
the king's son, a prince. Danya Rasi, Danyanam Rasi,
a
heap of grains.
grains.
Okay,
Nadi
Tiram,
Tiram.
Nadia
Nadia
Tiram,
Tiram.
a
The river bank
from
from
Nadi.
Nadi.
Bhikkhuni
Bhikkhuni
Sango,
Bhikkhu
Bhikkhunim
Sango.
the assembly
of
nuns
nuns
from
from
Bhikkhuni.
Bhikkhuni.
Naruttamo,
Naruttamo.
Naranam
Naranam
Uttamo,
Uttamo. The
greatest
greatest
of
of
men.
men.
Okay, so we see this example. Now you know it's a genitive case, right? So any genitive case in the first member. So this is genitive case. This is also genitive case. This one num is genitive case. Num also genitive case. So Ranyo is also genitive case. So when you combine, you drop all the genitive case here. So the easiest one you see, you drop the num here, so become Danya Rasi. Nadia, you drop the ya here, Nadi Tiram. So you drop the num here, become Bhikkhuni Sango. You drop the num here, Nara, and you combine. So Naruttamo. So genitive means that something is a part of something, it belongs to a portion of something. So the king's son, all right, means a prince here. This one not so difficult. Okay, now you can see here. Okay, so we read the remark on the ABC. Okay, remark A. Tappurisas in the genitive relation are by far the most common. Final E and U of the first member are as a rule shortened to E and U respectively. The word rati, night, takes the form
ratang at the
at the
end
end of
of a
Tappurisa.
Tappurisa.
Okay, so it has the
Relation of by far the most common.
yeah. So it's talking about E and U here, all right? Okay. I think he's talking about E. E should be this. E, this one should be talking about this. Bikuni. Yeah, maybe this one. All right. Rati is a example. Rati Rata is not shown here. Okay, so now we go for the locative case. So this is the last one. So locative is a typing mistake. Should be satami. Yeah. So this is called sata. It's M here. Satami. All right. So Tappurisa with locative case. Okay, we read together. Tappurisa with locative case.
Locative case.
Satami Tappurisa.
Tappurisa.
Okay, for example, Aranya
waso.
Aranya
waso.
living in
the
forest.
forest.
Dana
jasayo.
Dane
Jasayo.
inclined to almsgiving.
Almsgiving.
Dama
Rato.
Dame rato delighting in the law. Wana
charo.
Wani charo walking
in the woods.
Talito
Talito.
standing
on
ground.
the firm ground.
Okay, now can you see the where is it drop? Where is it drop? What is drop here? Can you see? Baraka, can you see what is drop here?
Toe.
What is drop?
Case ending.
The E.
Yeah, the case ending. Yeah, the E. E is locative case, right? Locative singular, right? And then this is drop. This is drop. This is drop. So this is very easy. Okay, you drop the E sound. Then you maintain the original. Original actually is the aranya. This is the, we call it the stem. So you drop the E, it go back to original form is aranya. Dana, Dhamma, Wana, Tala. All right. So this one, Wana Charo. What is this? Do you know? Walking in a woods. Who is this? Who is this person?
Could be working in the woods, be either hunter or traveler or wanderer.
Is according to dictionary, is a forester. Those in a forest. Forester. Yeah. Yeah, hunter also can, but hunter maybe I don't think it's this Pali. Yeah. Okay. So this means that when you combine two together, it becomes another thing. So another thing, like just now the padipo, is it have a padapo, yeah, it have another meaning. So this one means it's a forester or somebody else, right? So sometimes you can find lots of Pali, right? So some of the people have different types of Pali name. Then in this case, you can utilize your Pali knowledge. Is theirs is Tappurisa, or is it Tappurisa in genitive case, locative case, and so on, right? Okay. Now we have some more. Okay, so this is the last one. Now, Pabatato, Papato Saminto, standing on a mountain. Right? Okay, so we read this one. Okay, so we read together. Anomalous Tappurisa. Okay. A. Sometimes the first member of a Tappurisa is placed last. For example, Raja Hamso, Rahansanam Raja, the Swan King, but also Hamsa Raja.
Hamsa Raja.
Okay, Aluta Tappurisa. In this, the
These
case endings are not dropped. For example, Papam Karo, making like the sun. Okay, Wisantaro, crossing over to the merchants, a king's name. Parasa Padang, word for another, active voice. Atano Padang, Word
Word
for
for
oneself.
oneself.
Reflective
Reflective
voice.
voice.
Kutojo.
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 Front
Front
bench.
bench.
Ante
Ante
wasiko.
wasiko. Ante wasiko. A
A pupil
pupil
within.
within.
A
A
resident
resident pupil.
pupil. Urasi
Urasilo.
lomo. Urasi
Urasi
lomo.
locative lomo.
Having hair
Having
on the
hair
breast.
on the breast.
Hairy
Hairy
breasted.
breasted.
Okay. The student will
The student
remark
will remark
that
that
the
the
case
case
of
of
the
the
first
first
member
member
may
may
be
be
any
any
case
case
but the
but the nominative
and
and vocative.
vocative. All right. So we go for this one. Anomalous. Anomalous means that it's not in a common pattern. All right. So you have this one. Hansanam Raja. Right. So you drop the nam. It's a genitive case here. So it has two. It has the two here. One is the Hamsa Raja Hamsa or Hamsa Raja. Okay, so there are two way written. So in this case, when you drop the genitive case, what is this Tappurisa? Can you remember? Is it the first, second, third, fourth, or what is the Tappurisa with the genitive case? Anybody?
Six.
Okay, so how you call six?
Genitive.
Yeah, what is the Pali name?
Sata.
Oh.
Sata, yeah. Sata, or I think just now should be Sati, maybe typing Sata or Sati. Yeah, Sata also can. Yeah, Sata Tappurisa or Sata or Sata Tappurisa or Sati Tappurisa. So it's a genitive case, all right? Okay. So you have to remember when we learn the Pali grammar, we have to remember it's a Patama, there's no Patama, there's a Dutiya, Tatiya, Chatuta, then the Panchami, then the Chatti, and then Satami. We have to remember the numbers as well. Okay, now, so this is very easy. The case ending is not drop, right? So that's why it called luta. Luta is elated, so is no. So the case ending is not drop at all. So you have this. So you just combine, okay? Pabam karo. So pabam is like karo from the word karoti. So when you combine pabam karo, the meaning is the sun. Okay. So Visantara. So this is easy. So parasa, you have the parasa and padam. Parasa is for other. All right, for other. So atano for oneself. So words for other, words for oneself. So atano. So kutojo, so you combine. Kuto is so when you learn the kuto is a ablative case. Okay. Kuta plus to, like kuto, jo. Jo is should be from the birth jati, yeah, to do with the jati. Sprung, mean arise from where. Okay, so this is the ablative case. So we can see this is a accusative case. This one accusative. This one is the dative, yeah. This one should be the dative. This one should be the ablative. Ante. Okay, what is the case here?
Locative.
Yeah, locative, right. So urasi, what's the case here? Yeah, it's a locative here, all right? So you can see here, the case here is not drop. So this is called alutta tappurisa. Okay, so far you have studied everything, all right? So you have studied the accusative case, there's a instrumental case, there's a ablative, there's a dative, there's a genitive, there's a locative, but there's no nominative and vocative, right? So you can see that these two is not in the Tappurisa. So you don't have the Tappurisa in the nominative or vocative. So how many cases do you have? How many Tappurisa do you have? You have the Dutiya, you have the Tatiya, you have the Chatuta, you have the Panchami, you have the number 6. Okay, so you have the 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 only. Right? Number 2,
6 you have
2,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Tatami. 6
Tatami. 5, 6.
7.
5. Oh yeah, 7. Okay, 7. All right. So okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So you have the 6 type of Tappurisa. Okay. So any question on the Tappurisa? I think this, if you study the example, is very clear. All right. So this is called the Tappurisa. Okay. So we already finished the Dwanda. Dwanda is very easy. With the cha and cha. Okay. Today we study this one Tappurisa. This one is we already study. Digu we study. Abai Bawasai. And this one is difficult, yeah. Because it's this one because it's using the relative concept. So this one we go next week. I will send to you in advance, or if you have the book, you study by yourself. So this next week. You study by yourself first, because this is a little bit difficult to understand. Okay. So now we finish. If no question, we just look at some of the grammar points, because for this week, this month, we are going to just study the grammar. Okay. On January, you all will do your presentation. Maybe go for this one. Yeah. Okay. This is also interesting for you all to know. Strengthening process, right? Okay, so we can read together. So we have about 10 minutes left. So let's read together. Chapter 4, A. Read together. Strengthening process.
Processes.
Strengthening
Strengthening
is the process
is the
of
process
changing a
changing a
vowel sound
vowel
into
into
another
another
vowel
vowel
sound.
sound.
The vowels
Vowels
which
which
undergo
undergo
strengthening
strengthening
are
are
a, i,
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 u,
U,
and u.
L, O.
Thus, a being
A
strengthened
strengthened
becomes
becomes
a.
A.
I being
E
strengthened
then
becomes
becomes
a.
A.
E being strengthened
Then
becomes a.
becomes A.
U being strengthened
Then
becomes o.
O.
U being strengthened becomes
O
o.
becomes O.
Okay. So do you understand? Okay. So we look at this one. All right. So A. Okay. So before we go for this, let's go for revision. How many vowel do we have? How many vowel do we have? We have a, I, u, u, a, o, right? So how many vowel do we have?
8.
8, right? Okay. So which one is a short vowel? Which one is short one?
A.
A,
E.
u. Okay. How many long vowel?
A.
A,
O. E.
u,
O.
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 Or okay. So here you have to think about now. After you remember the vowel, so you remember the first one. Okay. A is a short one. Short vowel A when becomes strengthened means it become long A, right? So easy. A become A, right? A become A. Okay, this is easy for you to understand. Now E becomes A. So this E becomes A. All right. So actually here A when you straighten become A, correct. E becomes straightened become E. Okay. And when it's further straightened become A. Okay, let me clear it, right? A straighten becomes A. E straighten become long I. E. Become straighten becomes A. U straighten become U. U become U. Straighten become O. Yeah, okay. So that's the rule. So actually, if you can remember, this is very easy. Can follow?
Yes.
All right. Okay, I just show you the mouth here. Okay. Right. Wait, right. So we are talking about sound system, right? So for example, you remember this okay? Ah,
Ah.
So the
Ah.
voice is become longer and straightened. So oh. Now why you understand why you become oh, because the mouth become bigger and bigger. So oh, right? So short e, all right? So now you understand the reason. Okay? So I go back to just now. So we are talking about the movement of the mouth, right? So e,
E.
So you notice your mouth become bigger, the sound become longer. Oo,
Oh.
Sometimes they also become, sometimes they change it to awa. So the or wa or v sound also possible. Okay, so this is the formula. So if you can remember, now you notice why they are changing in the Pali. Okay. So the result, okay. Then this is talking about same thing. All right. Now we have this one. All right. So longer. So when longer, the Pali word is called guna. All right. So it's like guna. The another meaning of guna is quality. So become e become a. Become o. So there are changes, and sometimes it's possible for you to change to, we call it semi-vowel. Semi-vowel is kind of like Y sound or V sound here. So we look at here. So e, a, we, y, right? O, wa. So just remember this I, a. So finally it become Y sound. Y is semi-vowel here. U become O and change it to V. You change it to Y. So this is called semi-vowel because it actually is a consonant, but this consonant is related to the vowel here. That's why the name is called semi-vowel. You'll notice some changes in Pali sometimes. For example, let me think about it. Bawati. Okay. For example, this word Bawati. Okay. So this V, so if you're going to straighten it, become O. So you drop the B, become H. So Bawati is same with Hoti. So you can see how the V is related with the O sound like here. Okay, the O is related with the V sound. So there's some linkage here, right? Okay. Okay. So Y, you have the Y here. So we can see the Y, right? So it's Y, A. So for example, ET. So your I become Y, right? Then the TY becomes CC. So you put the AWA. So sometimes you have the word ichewa. Okay? Ichewa. It's because the I change it to the Y. Y is the semi-vowel for this I. So TY change it to CC. So then you eat the AWA. So ICC EWA. So you have the Pali word ichewa because of the semi-vowel of I right here. Okay, semi-vowel of I is V, is a Y sound. So Y is a semi-vowel for this EE, and V is a semi-vowel for UU and O. So this is called semi-vowel. These are some technical Pali things, yeah, but it's good for you to learn also. Okay. Okay, now you can see E, E, R, L, Y, E. Right. I think that's enough for today. Right. Okay. This is something here. Okay, might as well we go through this a little bit. Okay, let's finish it. It's quite interesting to read also. Okay, let's join me in reading. So metathesis. Okay, metathesis
This
is a transposition of
reason
letters
of less
or of
or of
syllables in a
syllables
word.
in a word.
The
The
following are the further instances of this transposition.
transposition.
Pai ru yu da ha si
Sasi
becomes
becomes Pai
ru da ha si.
si.
Ariya
Ariya
becomes
becomes
aira.
Ariya. Ira.
Kariya
Ariya
becomes
becomes
kaira.
Kaira.
Masaka
Masaka
becomes
becomes
makasa.
Makasasa.
Rasmi
Smith
becomes
becomes
ramsi.
Ramsi.
Na
Na
abineya
Abineya becomes
anabineya.
Anabineya.
Chilimika becomes chimilika.
Chimilika.
So this technical term we call metathesis. It just means that the syllable, the sound. Syllable is like sound. One sound, it changed the place. For example, we look at it closely, all right? So this is called metathesis. This is also one of the grammar that people learn. The R and Y, it changed the place. Okay? Pari become pai. The R and Y change the place or transposition. So pari yudahasi. Pari yudahasi become pai rudahasi. All right, so this is called transposition. It seems to happen with the R sound a lot. Ariya is noble one. So become Aira. Okay, so you can see. Kariya becomes Kaira. Right? So the S and K. So Masaka, Makasa. So there are some changes here. Okay. Makasa, I think it's fly, yeah. Makasa, M-A-K-A-S. Yeah, it's a mosquito, yeah. Okay, so this is a mosquito. Okay, then Ramsi, Lamsi. Okay, here actually the M become change the place with the S. Ramsi, it should be light here. Lamsi, yeah, like Dama Lamsi. It's a light. So then N with the A. So the A become first and not change to later. Right? Then the Kilimika. So me, li and me and li. What is Kilimika? Let me check this. So Kilimika. A case for pillowcase. It's a pillowcase. Okay, so this is so this is called metathesis, transposition of letters or syllable. So it seems to happen with a lot with this R sound, R and sound, R sound. Yeah. This is to do with R sound here. So this is just some of the grammar that you learn. Metathesis. The earlier one you see is the lengthening of the vowel. Okay, so this is the one that we do. And there are some more here. So if you got time, we go for this one, very short one, right? So this is called metathesis and this goes strengthening. So strengthening, I just divide. It's very easy. You just remember the sound system. So anyway, A become A, E become E, and then A. U become U, U become U, and O. Sometimes it has the semi-vowel. So this change it to semi-vowel Y, or change it to semi-vowel V. That's all. So you just need to remember this thing. Okay, so enough today. So anyway, all this will be recorded by the council. If you want some revision, you read again the book, or you can listen to the recording again. Okay, so that's all. So we continue with some more Bahu Bihi next week. It's more difficult, all right?
Thank you, Sayagi.
Sadhu,
Thank
sadhu,
you,
sadhu.
Sayagi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, take care. Sayagi.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, see you all next week. Okay, bye-bye.